Okay, let's see if the mic works. There we go. Right. Where are we? If the mic works. There we go. Stream's running. So, I've got the HUD on. I'm going to wait a couple of minutes though, because there's going to be like 100, 200 people trying to teleport into that region at the same time. So I'm going to wait a minute or so just to let all the fast teleporters teleport in and then disperse into the rest of the places. Where are we going to go first? You know what? Well, let's have a look here. Oh, good, look at Shrimps as bugs. That place has already got 37 people in it. Oh wow, Fairlands Junction is crowded. Yeah, we're gonna wait a minute or so, folks. Gonna wait a minute or so. Just let all the quick teleporters teleport in and, you know, disperse out, because I've got a feeling if I try to teleport in right now, it'll end up being a failed teleport. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. Still don't know how I'm gonna do this. If I'm gonna walk straight through all the regions. I'm not. Oh, hold on. Let's close all this. There we go. I'm probably gonna do a fly cam instead. That would be that'd be the easiest way to do it. Walk into the region and then just fly cam around, so you can get a quick overview, very quick overview of the regions that are making up the Fairlands for this year. So we're going to start in Fairlands Junction, which is where I think most people are going to end up first. If they want to walk around the Fairlands, most people will end up at Fairlands Junction first and then walk out from there. And then the way that I'm going to be doing this, if I bring the world map back up, so you've got the world map here, there's all the Fairlands. I'm going to be doing this in an anti-clockwise direction, starting at Fairlands Junction and going round the outer ring. And if I've got enough time, I'll do the two little regions that you're seeing poking down from Golden Hour. But yeah, we're going to wait a little bit first, let all the teleporters teleport in and disperse, and then we'll head in ourselves as well. I'm going to double check my graphics settings first though. Hold on. Static only, reflections are off, sun and moon only, draw distance, that's the draw distance is at 32. Let's bump that up to 272. We're going to bump the particle count down. Okay, back again. Just realised I didn't have a glass of water sitting in front of me. Not going to bother with complexity. Max number of imposters 15. Lords at 3. Right, we should be ready now. Let's head into Fairlands. Oh, wow. Let's head into Fairlands Junction. Are we underwater? I think we're underwater here. Right, we're going to take you off. Basically, sit back and let everybody try and load. I think we're underwater here by the looks of things. Okay, let's do a bit of cheating here. Let's bring the fly cam in. See what's actually going on above water. Oh, would you look at that? Good grief, how tall is this build? Oh, I'll move my mouse out of the way. So it looks like they've got an underwater section which then goes into some kind of floating island section thing going on above. So this is Fairlands Junction. Let's have a quick look around. Some really interesting landscaping going on here. Most of it's not loading because the regions get people teleporting in and out continuously, so there's going to be a loading issue going all the way through this. Let's go back out and go across the bridge. Yeah, it's definitely some kind of aquatic theme going on here with the Fairlands Junction. It's definitely some kind of aquatic theme going on. Okay, stuff is struggling to load on this region, so what we're going to do is we're going to skip over to the next one, which isn't as busy, and we're going to continue on with the tour. I'm going to park myself right in the middle here. Why is my avatar disappearing? Oh, there we go. So we're in Kalasya. Kalasya, I think that's how you pronounce that. Let's have a quick cam around and see what's going on in here, shall we? Kind of like, I don't know, like a medieval? Definitely a medieval thing going on here. Definitely a medieval thing going on. Let's pull the camera up and we'll have a look down and see what's going on here. So that there is Junction. There's the bridge coming in from Junction. So you must come in down here then. Yeah, you come in somewhere down here by the looks of it. Going underground. Lots of caves and stuff. Mind you, you'd expect that at Fantasy Fair. Then you've got a choice, either left or right. We'll head left. Go along this road here. You've got the little village with the gated entrance. Yeah, there's definitely a medieval thing going on here. Definitely medieval. I'd say Viking, but I'm not sure. Because there's no longhouse. I'm not seeing a longhouse here. It looks just more straight medieval. Straight UK medieval. So let's head out the little farm. There's me. And then we're back down through this bridge. More stuff going on over here by the looks of things. What's this? Oh, standing stone circle by the looks of it. Yep. Going through here. Where are we in the world map? We are getting close to heading into the next region, which is what I'm going to do now actually. So let's do this and then we'll head into Golden Hour, but I am going to cam over to Golden Hour and figure out where the entrance point is from the region next door. Under that bridge. You know what, I'm just going to teleport directly in. Oh! Look at that. So there's some kind of Mayan thing going on here. That's what it's looking like, some kind of Mayan thing going on here. That is the Fairchild, I recognise that. That's the party ship. There's probably people already partying over there. Let's have a cam over and see what's going on. Yeah, they're all there. If anyone's watching this and they're at the Fairchild, let them all know they're on the live stream. So for the people wondering, there is live events that go on. There's live events that go on most of the day through the 2.5-ish weeks that Fantasy Fair is going on for, and this is one of the entertainment platforms. This is the Fairchild, it's the airship, and it's mostly live DJs that are, because I don't think there's any live singers in this section. It's going to be mostly live DJs that are going to be at the Fairchild. If you head over to the Fantasy Fair website, there's basically a full rundown of all the timetables for live entertainment. That's live singers and stuff. And there's going to be timetables for what you're seeing here, which is the DJ and music-based areas. There's also timetables for roleplay classes, Fantasy Fair, like roleplay stuff going on as well. From what I've seen, there is about 3 or 4 different timetables. They are merged, of course, into the one major Google Calendar, but they've managed to split them up into different categories. So if you're not interested in the likes of live DJs, for instance, you can just not look at the live DJ section and just concentrate on the other 3 or 4. It's good the way they've done it, actually. But yeah, this is the Fairchild, and by the looks of it, they have parked it. They've parked it in a forest. Actually, they've probably crashed into the forest by the looks of it. Oh no, it looks as if they've parked. They haven't crashed. But this is the Fairchild, and they've parked it next to a rather large Mayan pyramid or Mayan temple. That looks really nice, actually. Let's have a peek inside. You're supposed to walk around these exhibits, but I just fly cam all the way through it. Let's have a peek inside and see what's going on in here, shall we? Look at that. Oh, you've got more people popping in. Let's go down the steps and we'll have a look at the lower decks here. Yeah, it's definitely Mayan. Definitely. It might be Aztec. I don't know. I'm not all that clued up in South American tribal groups. Oh, look at that. Dead skeletons and stuff. Oh. So yeah, definitely Mayan / Aztec feeling going on with this particular region. Big huge pyramid right in the middle, so you can't really miss it. And of course you've got the Fairchild parked at the corner there for DJ events, music events and stuff. There's actually quite a lot of people there. There's a lot of people there. And the thing is, I don't think there's actually anything I don't think there's anything on the timetable, so this must have been a spur of the moment thing by the looks of it. So we've had a look at that region. Let's reset the camera and we're going to skip forward into Untamed Ink. And of course I'm underwater. Where do we go in here? We'll go there. This looks very noir. It's very black and white. It's very noir. Who made this one? Edit. Stabby. Might have guessed. Very noir. Let's have a quick fly around. Oh, no, hold on. Where am I going? There I am. Why is Stabby saying hello? Is Stabby watching the stream? Where did my... Why am I flying? Right. Let's have a look around. This looks... I was going to say Alice in Wonderland, but no, it's not Alice in Wonderland, it's another. Says something witty. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like... Oh, somebody will probably put it in the comments later on. This does look absolutely awesome though. You've got shops here, as you're seeing. This is one of the shopping regions we're looking at here, because the two previous regions weren't really shopping regions. We're getting into what is essentially the heart of what Fantasy Fair is all about. Raising money for Relay for Life. And this is one of the shopping sims that you're in right now. So if you are going to pop in here, which no doubt you are, bring lots of money with you, because there's going to be lots and lots of stuff that you'll want to get your hands on. But there we go, this is Stabby's region. What's that name? Tim something, not Robbins. Tim, oh. It's very reminiscent of that guy's style. Very reminiscent of that guy's style. This is cool though. This is very cool. Very cool. One of the shopping regions we're looking at. Let's jump forward into the next region. We're in Untamed Ink. Let's head over to Reservoir Zero. Where did I end up this time? Oh, I ended up in an actual path. Okay. Let's pull the camera out and see what's going on here. This is looking... decidedly apocalyptic. Okay, there's Stabby's region over there. What the heck is that? Is this another Stabby region? I think it is. Yeah, it's another Stabby region. Oh, wait a minute. There's two here. DRD Designs, but that's Stabby's work right in the middle. It looks decidedly apocalyptic. Decidedly apocalyptic. I'm having trouble raising in a lot of the textures. We'll just let the camera sit there and let those textures res in. It's very apocalyptic looking. Right, by the looks of it, I may have capped my texture limit. So here's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to keep the stream up, but I am going to restart the viewer, because those textures are just not loading. So I must have hit the texture cap limit. I'm on a 12GB graphics card, 12GB VRAM, and it's amazing how quickly the VRAM can be capped on that graphics card. So I'm going to shut down the viewer and then reopen it again in the same region that we left off at, and hopefully the textures will actually start to load a bit. And yeah, see the viewers taking a long time to close down now as well. which means it's taking a lot of time to clear out the texture cache on the graphics card. There we go, now it's shut down. Let's open up Firestorm again. De-dum, de-dum, there we go, Vic Mornington. Damn it, I logged in at home. Rookie mistake, Vic. Okay, let's bring this back over again. I know you're looking for a game to capture. The game's loaded. Why don't you start capturing it now? Come on, you can do it. Right, I'm going to close you. Close you. We were at Untamed Ink. Okay, that's the one that we just left. We need to go to Reservoir Zero. Now we'll see if the textures start to load in a little bit quicker. They should though, because I've restarted the viewer. Let's pull you out. And let those textures load. Hopefully they actually do load this time. Yeah, they're starting to pop in now. This is one of the things with Fantasy Fair that you're going to notice if you haven't been to one before, if you're relatively new to Second Life. You'll find that you're going to have to restart your viewer every second or third region. If you're using a graphics card that's only got 8 gigabytes of memory, you'll definitely need to restart your viewer every second region. If you're using a graphics card like mine that's got about 12 to 16 gigabytes of memory, every fourth region. I wouldn't push it above fourth region, because you're seeing now that the textures are loading in just fine. Loading in just fine. That was after a full restart of the viewer though. This is another shopping region by the looks of it, folks. Let's have a quick look around and see what's going on down here. Yeah, it's another shopping region. Very creepy shopping region, but still another shopping region. Let's have a quick look inside some of these shops. Again, you're going to find lots and lots and lots of wonderful Relay for Life vendors, because Fantasy Fair is one of the big, I think it's actually classed as a mega event, one of the big mega events for Relay for Life. So there's lots and lots and lots of shopping that you can do here at Fantasy Fair, and of course none of these textures are still loading. And I've done a restart of the viewer as well, but yes, stuff still isn't loading. I think it's because there's a lot of people teleporting in and out, folks. That's what it looks like. But yeah, you've got more shops here, and you've got shops going all the way around in this outer ring. All the way around it. As for my shopping, I'll be doing my shopping probably on Sunday and Monday. This coming Sunday and Monday, once it starts to quiet down a little bit. But this is a phenomenal, just like the build that we just left, this is a phenomenal build by Stabby & Co. Another phenomenal build by Stabby & Co. Of course, it's Stabby. You would expect it to look good. Let's be honest here, folks. You would expect it to look good. What I would like to know is, where is the statue that face came from? Because I would have been very interested to see that the statue, the body that went with that massive head. Because that would have had to have been one huge statue. Huge statue. But here we go, one of the shopping regions. Where are we going to head into next, folks? We're going down now. Wow, look at that. That's a busy sim. We're going to head into Vervain Moors. And of course my camera didn't come with me because I'm still on the fly cam. There we go. Right. Put the fly cam back on. Where are we? Looks like another shopping region. Pull the camera out and see how the textures are loading. So there's the other stabby region there that we just left. This is looking definitely fantasy. Yeah, this is definite fantasy we're looking at here. Let's close some of these chat windows. There we go. Definite fantasy. Is this another shopping sim? I think it might be. Let's move the camera in and... Yeah, it's another shopping sim. There we go. Lots and lots and lots and lots of shopping to do here, folks. You'll probably find that most of these regions are basically shopping based. The event regions are obviously not going to have that many stores in them, like the Aztec / Mayan build that we just left that had the Fairlander in it. There's going to be no shops in there because those regions generally tend to be packed. With party goers. But the other regions that we're looking at, they're all shopping regions, individual shops that you're seeing here. Definite fantasy feeling going on with this particular one. Reminds me a lot of Rosehaven. Reminds me an awful lot of Rosehaven before Rosehaven shut down. Very, very definite fantasy. Very definite fantasy theme going on here. Lots and lots of shops as well. Let's just have a random peek into one of these shops actually. Spin the camera around. Let's have a look in here and see what's going on. That looks like a... Is that a guitar? That's a guitar aquarium. Look at that. There's even fish darting about inside it. This is obviously for sale. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's for sale. Guitar wall aquarium for 375 lindens. That is awesome. Look at that. That is awesome. Very cool. Very cool. And you've got all the aquatic decor here going all the way around. Lots and lots and lots of shops. What's going on up here? A camera aquarium, that looks like. Yeah, I'm going to be spending a lot of money in this particular shop. I'm a sucker for aquariums. What can I say, folks? Sucker for aquariums. Okay, I'm not going to come into any other shops because I don't want to spoil the treat for myself. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to head down into Melons. There we go. Bring the fly cam back up and see what's going on in here, shall we? Oh, look at that. Melons. Melons everywhere. If Torley Linden was still around, he'd thoroughly enjoy this region. For the people that don't know who Torley Linden was one of the old school staff of Linden Lab, and he loved watermelons. Loved watermelons, and that's obviously the theme of this particular region. It's essentially a region-sized watermelon plant. That is cool, though. That is seriously cool. It's a region-sized watermelon plant with chunks of watermelon in the ground. Now, here's the question. I'm guessing the watermelon chunks, yeah, they are. They're doubling up as shop. Who made this region? Let's have a look. Really good design going on here with this. Luna. Luna Barak. Yeah, Luna Barak made this region. Luna, if you're going to be watching the replay of this, well done. Well done. This is a really nice region. I like what you've done here. So let's head in. Another shopping region. The shops are inside the watermelon chunks. Oh, this looks like a dinky shop. There's something I never got into. Dinkies. Never got into them. I kept meaning to grab myself a dinky avatar, but I never actually got round to actually doing it, because one of the things that was basically putting me off was, at that time we're talking when the dinkies first came out, long time ago now, the lack of clothing. But it's been like, what, 5, 6 years now since the dinkies actually came out, so I'm guessing there's probably a whole bunch of clothing out there for them now. So I might actually get myself a dinky avatar. Might get myself a dinky avatar, but yeah, dinky clothing here by the looks of things. Let's pull the camera out, we'll have a look at one more shop. We're not going to concentrate too much on the shops, folks, because that defeats the purpose of you actually heading over and having a look around yourself. We'll have a look at just a couple of shops. This looks very dark. What's going on in here? Anyone wondering what that rushing wind noise is? I vape. Is this another dinky shop? Oh, it's another dinky shop. Is it all dinky shops in this sim? Hold on. Let's have a look next door. Is it dinky stuff? It's not dinky stuff in here as well. I thought for a minute it was just dinkies only. So yeah, this is the watermelon region. Let's just cam all the way out and have another last look at this before we teleport out. This is a really good sim design. Really good sim design. This is awesome. Even the bees are oversized. So this is the melon region, and all the watermelon chunks are the shops. Got to hand it to Luna. She done a really, really good job. Really good job with this particular region. Right, let's reset the camp. Where are we going to head to next? Now, this is going to be a tricky one. Shrimps as bugs has already got 60 people in it. So, this might be a failed teleport attempt. Let's try it anyway. No, straight in. Now, because there's 60 people in here, it's going to basically mean that the loading times are going to be very slow. So, let's take our time with this particular region. It's another shopping region, as you would expect. Oriental. Kind of an oriental theme going on with this by the looks of things. Definitely oriental. Look at that. Japan? Don't think it's China. Must be Japan. I'm guessing Japan. Again, shopping region, so there's going to be lots and lots of stores around the outer edge here that you're seeing here. Wonder who designed this one. Let's have a look. Edit. Walton F. Wainwright. Where do I know that name from? Walton Wainwright, Raven Bell. Actually, I think it might be Chinese. Might be Chinese based, like traditional China. But again, lots and lots of shops that you're seeing here, folks. Let's have a quick peek inside another one of these shops here, shall we? There we go, and once again, the textures are taking a long time to load. Oh, it's Vietnam. Just reading the text there that Walton... Where do I know that name from? Walton F. Wainwright. Did he used to be part of the steampunk scene a long time ago? Walton Wainwright. That name rings a bell. But yeah, Vietnam. So it's Vietnam. That's who it's based off of. I was close. It was Asia. Somewhere in southern Asia. So it was kind of close. Listens to the stream. Which stream is Violet watching the... Is Violet watching me? You watching me, Violet? Or are you listening to Are you listening to Fantasy Faire Radio? We'll have a poke around one more shop. Yeah, things are taking a long time to load. You know what, folks? It's time to restart the viewer again. Hold on, folks. This shouldn't take as long this time. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I basically shut down all the browsers, shut down all the folders, all the stuff that was running in the background of the computer as well. So the shutdown for the viewer shouldn't take as long this time. I said as the viewer is still shutting down. And before anyone asks, yes, I did clear my cache as well. Fresh cache. Empty. Because I knew for a fact, with me walking around all these Fantasy Faire regions, that cache would have been hammered with the stuff that was originally in it, so I cleared out the cache before I went here. The viewer's still trying to shut down, by the way. It's still there. Still refusing to shut down. That's Firestorm. Oh, there it goes. That's Firestorm basically clearing all the cache, all the texture cache out of the graphics card. Let's open this back up again. And this time I'll remember to actually use last location instead of teleporting to my house. There we go. Last location. That's taken a long... Oh, there we go. Now we're connecting. That was a long time to connect. Very long time. Okay. Let's pull the camera back up and have another look around here. We'll let the textures res in first. Walton Wainwright, that name rings a bell, and I'm trying to figure out where I know him from. Actually, you know what? Hold on a minute. Edit. Where do I know his name from? Contraption. That's where I know his name from. Yeah, I was right. Steampunk. But he runs the steampunk shop and steampunk event. That's where I know his name from. I knew I know it from somewhere. But yeah, this is Walton Wainwright's place. Vietnam, based off of Vietnam, this particular one. And again, the textures are taking forever to load. We're going to just skip to the next region, folks. We are going to Moonfleet Bay next. Another medieval one. Yep, it's a medieval one. Might even be Viking. Is that a longhouse I'm seeing over there? No, it can't be Viking. There's a castle there. Medieval England. That's what we're looking at, folks. Medieval England. There's a castle there. I am guessing all these little homes here are individual shops. Let's have a cam straight in. Yeah, they're shops. So let's have a cam out and have a look at the overall look of this region. Medieval England. That's what we're looking at here. Watt and Dobble. It's a type of building material, Watt and Dobble. Watt and Dobble homes, castles round the edges, thatched roofs, medieval England. Right in the middle of the medieval period. Another shopping region. No doubt the castles are also going to be shops as well. We'll have a poke around a couple of the shops. There we go. Looks like something to do with fae or fairies or something. Fairy wings? That's what it looks like. Fairy wings of some sort. I'll turn this draw distance down a bit. Help the texture load a little bit more. Yeah, fairy wings. That's what it looks like. Fairy wing shop. Let's just pop into the shop behind, shall we? Just wish these textures would load a little bit quicker. Oh, looks like some kind of oriental based outfits. Yeah, oriental based outfits. That's not oriental though. Baroque. The Baroque period. So this looks like a medieval through Baroque and through medieval through Baroque fantasy outfitter by the looks of things. Let's have a close-up look at one of these outfits. Go on a minute though, these outfits do look good. I like the texture work. Very nice texture work. So yeah, there we go. That is the medieval England region. I thought for a second it might have been a Viking style region because for a second I thought those were longhouses. Then I seen the traditional keep style castle and I went, yeah, it's England. It's England. Right, let's reset that. And then we're going to head into the next region, which is the one down. Canny Valley. Bring the fly cam back up. Again, another kind of medieval, although these are basically logwood cabins, so it's not medieval. More modern. Again, it's another shopping region. Let's have a quick peek inside. Medieval style. It looks like, yeah, it's medieval style furniture. Is this DD? Hold on. No, it's these looked a lot like DD. Anyone? I don't even know if DD are still around, but they done a lot of medieval furnishings and stuff. I don't know if they're still around, but these look really nice. I mean, I don't run a medieval region, but the Steampunk, New Babbage, you can actually get away with using a little bit of medieval furniture and a little bit of medieval, just a little bit of medieval decorating in Steampunk regions. But these look really nice. Really nice. Let's pop back out. We'll pop across here and see what's in here, shall we? Lots of red plants. Ah, it's clothing. There we go. Clothing stuff. Wonder who designed this region, because this is looking rather nice. It was Nams. Nama Gears. Well done, Nama Gears. Like what you've done with this. Like what you've done with this. Kind of like a forgotten alpine resort kind of feeling going on with this. Very, very nice look. Very nice look. Love what you've done. Oh, what's that? Is that an old church? Looks like an old church. Very old church. It's sinking into the ground. Okay, this is beginning to look a bit creepy. Oh, it's a shop. Very big shop, actually. This is looking, it's basically some sort of abandoned retreat. There's a mine over there as well. Well, in fact, there's another one here. Let's have a poke inside the mine and see what's going on. Go around here, it's a shop. Yeah, I like what they've done with this. Very interesting what they've done. Right, let's reset the camp. Where are we? We are going into Lost in the Woods. We are going to head into Willowton Cuthbert. This looks also medieval. And why are my legs not going transparent? Gotta love this body. Gotta love it. This looks decidedly medieval as well. Decidedly medieval. Seems to be a lot of fans of the medieval period here this time round. Let's have a look around, folks. Obviously, it's another shopping region. We'll have a quick look around this little park area in the middle. Very nice. Very nice. Right. I am guessing these buildings are where the shops are. There we go. Again, long time for these textures to load in. Long time. There we go. Now they're starting to load in. Nope. I think we're only going to be getting a partial load in of a lot of these textures, folks. Let's have a poke inside this particular building over here, though. See what's going on in here. Ah, it's an actual furnished house by the looks of things. Yeah, furnished house. We'll pop in here. There's another shop. And there we go. I think we're roughly halfway through. Yeah, we are. Wow. Yeah, this is why it's taking a long time for the textures to load, folks. Look at how busy these regions are. Look at how busy they are. That's why it's taking a long time for these textures to load in. We're about halfway through, folks. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to end the stream here at the halfway point of Fantasy Fair 2026. And what I'm going to do is this. Sometime during the weekend, probably this coming Sunday, I'm going to pick up from the region after this one to basically finish off the live stream. Things are loading way too slow because all of these regions are being... I mean, look how busy it is. These regions are being hammered right now. Absolutely hammered. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait until the rush ends because what's going to happen is tomorrow, which is Friday, and especially on Saturday, these regions are going to be hammered. Generally speaking, it's the first 3 days, and this is the first day. Generally speaking, it's the first 3 days of Fantasy Fair where all the regions are all hammered at the same time. So I'm going to pop back in, probably Sunday afternoon, late Sunday afternoon my time, and finish off the back half of this little live tour. And DD Northerton, thanks for watching along with me. So yeah, I'll put up a live stream thumbnail on the Vic Mornington channel to remind people that the second half of this stream is going to be up on Sunday. There shouldn't be as many loading issues on Sunday afternoon my time because there won't be, and because look at this. These regions are being hammered, people. Absolutely hammered, and it's only going to get worse because right now we're at peak Central European and peak UK. If you're going to try and get into these, regions later on, yeah, good luck, especially peak time United States, because they're going to be crammed. So the other half of this, I'm going to be doing it on Sunday. That is it from me, folks. I hope you all have a good one, and I'll probably see you around the Fairlands over the next couple of days. If not, I will see you during part 2 of the live show. Have a good one.